We turn now to Eliza McCartney, who on Sunday morning New Zealand time pole vaulted higher than any woman from New Zealand or Australia has ever officially done before, 4.85 metres, the equal highest vault at a Diamond League event in Oregon, USA. On a countback, the Aucklander came second to former Olympic gold medalist American Jennifer Sir. But Jen Sir is 36 and Eliza McCartney is 21, and there's real excitement about her potential to go higher and higher. Although it's not just height, she's been getting high but also hitting the bar on the way down, and a pole vaulter has to get up and across. And in Oregon, Eliza McCartney knew she'd done exactly that.
You know when you hit a jump really well, I think, and I think part of competing a lot is you get a good understanding of bar awareness and where the bar is, and so I think when you really know is when you're going over it and you've already pushed off the pole, and so it's only you going over the bar, and you kind of know then if it's going to stay or not. So that gives you plenty of time while you're falling down to celebrate.
And tell me about that fall when you've cleared a PB, a national record, an Oceania record. What is that wonderful second like?
Oh, it's just incredible because it's just such raw emotion. You know, I think sport really brings it out in anybody. It just is the raw emotion, and I think like watching the video on the way down, I think I really celebrated it when I hit the mat. I just kind of I kind of sat there. I couldn't believe that I've finally cleared it because I've been looking at these heights for so long now that it feels like it's been so long. So it's almost like a little bit of a relief that I've finally nailed it in competition when I need to.
Yeah, absolutely, because this did feel like it was coming, didn't it? You knew it was coming, and I think everyone who watches you knew you were entirely capable of doing this height and touch wood higher.
Well, yes. I mean, a lot of my jumps, I get a really big clearance over them, but I'm not always exactly over the bar, so I often get a big clearance and I come straight down onto the bar. And I've done that so many times recently. I did that at the Commonwealth Games a lot, and so I was a little bit disappointed with jumping, how I jumped there, because I knew I had the height, I just wasn't getting it in the right spot. So this is the first competition I've done in a while where I've actually got that right, and even though I was really tired by that point, I was still able to keep jumping at a high level like that. So that was also another good thing as well. Yeah,
I want to talk about the tiredness because you'd flown there, you'd banged your elbow, you spiked yourself. And so this is pretty tough physical stuff, isn't it?
It was a bit brutal, this competition, really. I mean, I was bleeding and I had bruises, and I've been dealing with a couple of training niggles anyway that are just annoying more than anything. So, no, it was a little bit brutal, and it was actually really good to be able to compete off a 12-hour flight like that, because I haven't really done that before, and so that's so good to know that it doesn't affect me too much. Like, I'm still able to compete to my best, which is really good. And I did actually feel like my legs were a little bit heavy and a little bit tired, but I think it goes to show that the little things that are against you, they don't really matter in the end. You just have to push through them.
Yes, because there is so much travel ahead of you this season. So it is fantastic to have that message so loud and clear that you can travel and compete in a pretty tight time frame. You wouldn't want to do it all the time, would you? But you've proven you can.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, the rest of the season's going to be in Europe, and obviously that's a lot longer journey, but I'll be in Europe for at least 3 weeks before my first competition. So that gives me plenty of time to adjust and get into the time zone and get some training done. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to that now. I've got quite a few competitions lined up, and hopefully I'll be doing them all. I mean, last year I had to pull out of most of them due to injury. So if I can just get all of these competitions under my belt already, that will just be huge, because the more competitions I do, the better I'm going to be in competition. I mean, I still haven't done that many Diamond Leagues, so I still feel like I'm learning a lot in that regard and how to travel and be on the circuit. So, yeah, I still feel quite young and inexperienced in a lot of these competitions, so everyone's great confidence booster.
Yeah. But the wonderful thing about being young and inexperienced, and of course you're being modest there because you're gaining experience at a rate of knots, but you still ooze hope and possibility, and that's a fantastic position to approach competition from, isn't it?
Oh, exactly, yeah. That's a really exciting thing, is that even though I'm jumping high now, it's obvious that there's still more there.
Yeah.
It's really, really an amazing place to be. You know, I know I haven't maxed out. I know I've got years ahead of me, and I think that's just the best thing I could hope for, really. So I've got the whole season ahead of me, and I've got a lot of time to go back to a longer run-up now and try and push boundaries in that regard, and hopefully get on much bigger poles so I can jump even higher. So there's so many things to keep working on, which is just the most exciting thing of all.
Eliza McCartney.